I want to go to college.
I want to travel.
I want to be with my friends.
I want more money.
I want to play sports.
I want independence.
I want opportunity.
I want to be part of something real.
I want to be part of something real.
I want to serve my country.
I want a sense of pride.
Because I'm real.
Because I'm real.
Because I am real.
It's mind over matter.
It takes integrity and courage.
People treat me with respect.
It's the best decision I ever made.
I
am real.
I am a hero.
I became part of something bigger, something real. I'm going to college.
It makes me feel proud.
I am stronger.
I am real.
Of all the reasons to join the Army National Guard,
There's one.
We all have in common. You know what it's like to be real.
So what's it like to be in the Army National Guard?
my typical week is pretty busy. I work in the mornings. I'm up early, about 6 o'clock. And then I work for about 3 hours, working up at the golf course. Then I go to school for a couple hours.
Well, basically my day will start out with work. Of course, work's the huge priority in my life. And then from there, I'm gonna go to either the gym after work, I'm gonna go to my training class for martial arts. And from there, I'm definitely trying to hang out with my friends as much as possible. We do a lot of partying. If we're not partying, we're playing sports, ranging from basketball, football, golfing, anything. Anything active. Have a lot of fun together.
The friends I have now, I've been hanging out with ever since we graduated high school, just a few years back. And I'm telling you, every time we come home from college and everything, it's just like we were back in high school.
The sports I enjoy the most are outdoor sports. I like whitewater kayaking. It's really intense because there's a lot of danger, but at the same time, it's something that you can really get into and get a lot of the technique.
Basketball's my favorite sport.
I play almost every day, probably 5 to 6 times a week.
With the action, the dunks, the passes.
I enjoy it. I've had a basketball in my hands ever since I can remember.
Basketball's definitely it.
Snowboarding's kind of like an adrenaline rush. It's really cold out and you go probably 40 miles an hour down a hill, and I like to jump off of the cliffs, and it's just an adrenaline rush. That's why I like it.
Singing and dancing is my passion and my dream. I went to the University of Northern Colorado as a musical theater major, and I just love getting up on stage and performing and just exuding all that energy out to the people and letting them just enjoy something.
I play a lot of video games. It's all about action video games, anything with fighting or car chases.
To me, writing is very important because it helps me express myself to the world, you know. To me, it's powerful. It helps people understand what's going on. And if you do it the right way, I mean, you can open people's minds to new and different ideas.
Being in the Guard means being able to be a normal person every day, go to work, be a student, have friends, have a job, and yet have the privilege to put on a uniform and be a soldier and serve my country and be proud of that.
Challenge is any obstacle put in your way. And it's up to you to have enough motivation, have enough guts to go through with it.
Challenge in the Army National Guard means you're not only given the opportunity to try to reach your physical and your mental limits, but you're given the opportunity to help someone at the same time, to make someone else's life easier or better, and to make the country better.
You learn to just develop great relationships with all of your fellow soldiers within your unit, and when you're out there training, you meet so many different people.
Soldiers you work with on every day at drill are your close family. You can go to them for any type of advice, whether it be you have a problem at school or just you want somebody to talk to. That's your family, your unit.
And be a soldier and serve my country and be proud of that. The adventure that I've experienced since day one in the National Guard has been just something new every day. from putting on a uniform and working in an office to rolling in the dirt, being in the field, shooting an M16, to performing on stage like a Broadway star. It's been great.
Making one decision in your life is an adventure. It can lead to many different doors and open many different windows. And so I think that's half the adventure, is just figuring out what you want to do and where you want to go with all of the tools that you have out there.
I like being in the Guard because it has just provided so many opportunities for me. It's helping me go through college. I've met so many great people, and it helps me so much through my everyday life. All the training that I've done with the Army National Guard, it's helped me be a better person. It's helped me be a more successful person.
The Army National Guard allows me to fulfill my duties as a civilian and a military personnel. I can go to school full-time and work 2 part-time jobs on the side. The Army National Guard is a part-time commitment with full-time benefits.
Being in the National Guard means that you are a real soldier. At any point that there's something that happens and the governor of your state or the president of the United States needs you and your unit for something, you may at any point be activated and will be a full-time soldier. So as a part-time soldier, you're just training.
I think that you always have the option of joining the National Guard, but you have to realize that you put yourself in the position to be mobilized or deployed anywhere, and that you are serving your country. You are in the United States military and you are a member of the armed forces. And you have to accept the responsibility that comes with that.
The United States is the greatest country that has ever been upon the face of the earth. And I think it's a country that has principles that are worth defending. Every citizen of the United States should try to protect the freedom that we have, and the people best suited for that are soldiers. And as a National Guardsman, you have the opportunity not to be a full-time soldier, but you can be a part-time soldier, and you can do what you can to protect the freedoms that we've been given.
I think the advice I give to someone joining the Guard would be that if you're looking for a challenge, looking for something different, looking for more structure in your life, looking to do something that very few people in the world can do, looking for that challenge, you should join the National Guard.
I think everybody should go for the National Guard. Anybody can be out there and can definitely take that chance. If I can do it, I think definitely anybody else can do it. And they need to just take that risk. It's just a short period of time that you're out there doing the hard stuff, but you gain so much more out of it in the long run, and you benefit from it in so many ways. And I would just say go for it.
I like snowboarding.
I like to sing.
I like to play sports.
I like being with my friends.
I like going to college.
I like to write, and I like being a soldier.
I like being a soldier.
And that makes me real.
And that makes me real.
And that's what makes me real.
You can become a better person. You can make a real difference in your community and your country.
The most important time for starting your real future is now, but you need to take the first step.
Call us today at 1-800-GO-GUARD or visit us on the web at 1-800-GOGUARD.com.
Your obstacles are real.
Your opportunities are real.
Your future is real.
Want to be a real citizen soldier in the Army National Guard? You can.